Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And today, we're going to do another comparison review. That's right, just like we did with the Legacy Drag Strip and the Studio Series Gamer Edition Optimus Prime. So now, we're going to do a comparison review between the original Generations 2010 Deluxe Class War for Cybertron Bumblebee and the Studio Series Gamer Edition Deluxe Class War for Cybertron Bumblebees to see which figure I like better. But before we go into deep detail with these two, we're going to show off some various images of the Studio Series packaging for this guy. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here we have both Bumblebees fully transformed into their Cybertronian vehicle modes. And they both look pretty good in their vehicle modes. Now, one is substantially smaller than the, one is substantially smaller than the other. Because, you know, yeah, you can look at the size difference between these two figures here. And, yeah. Yeah, the Studio Series the Studio Series version is way smaller than the original Deluxe. Now, one thing I really like about this original Deluxe is that the back part is nicely painted and nicely detailed. So they did a pretty good job there. Unfortunately, the Studio Series one couldn't replicate the paint job on the back for some reason, but oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, you know, I really like the Studio Series version. The Studio Series version is nice and compact and nice and solid. You know, it's cute. You got a visible head right there. Nice Autobot logo, front and center, and nice details going all around. Just wish there was the paint. I just wish they had continued the paint job on the back of the car. So yeah. But I still like the original though. I still like the original Deluxe. The original Deluxe still looks pretty cool. Nice Autobot logo right on the front there, and some nice translucent plastic for the sides and all that stuff. So yeah, all in all, I mean, I still like this figure, and it has some nice rolling wheels, and I like how the rims are done in that translucent plastic, just painted over with the spicy mustard. So yeah, and you can see his gun is stored right in there, so you can don't have to waste time looking at the gun. We'll look at the gun later when we get into robot mode. So yeah, and they both roll very freely, so that is pretty cool. So now let's talk about the accessories that the Studio Series version came with. He comes with not one, not two, but three accessories. So in terms of accessories, the Studio Series wins in that department. So yeah, he comes with three accessories. Comes with a sword, a cannon, and a regular gun. So now three of these weapons actually look pretty cool. I love the designs of these weapons. I love how Bumblebee comes with so many weapons, and just in the game you can switch between different weapons, and that's pretty cool. And I like how you can do this with Bumblebee. So yeah, you can do this with Bumblebee and the rest of the Studio Series Gamer Edition figures that I've gotten. So yeah, very cool, very cool. So now the way to store these weapons, to store the sword, you just use this slot and use this tab right there, and this will just tab in on the back like that. And then you just use this tab, will tab into the slot right in there, and then this weapon will come in. It will store underneath the car. So there's a slot, there's a tab, and this tabs in right underneath the vehicle, like so. So yeah, this is the only weapon storage that doesn't hinder the car. That doesn't look that bad because it hides underneath it. But the other two weapons, they just look totally ridiculous. But anyway, that's storage for you. Hey, it's storage if you want storage. So I'm gonna remove these weapons first, and then just put them off to the side, and we shall begin some size comparisons. Here are the two video game Bumblebees compared with the Studio Series B127, the Cybertronian version of the Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee. And here they are with the two Studio Series Gamer Edition figures that I have reviewed so far. You have Barricade and Optimus Prime, and yeah, I'm just so happy that we're getting these video game designs in the Studio Series line, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for Hasbro for doing this. So yeah, I'm very happy. I'm literally smiling right now. So yeah, very cool. So anyway, moving. I think that's pretty much it for the ultimate comparisons right here. And so, without further ado, we're going to transform these figures into their robot modes. And, which one should we go first? Since the original came out way before this guy did, we're going to transform the original first, and then we'll move on to the Studio Series version. So, move away. I used the original to just kick the Studio Series version, and guess what? The Studio Series version landed on the piano bench that I have just right next to me. So that's just that's lucky. Oh my, wow. All right. So let's begin the transformation here. So first thing what I'd like to do is just remove this gun right here, take it off, put it off to the side, and we shall begin. So first things first, you want to untab these back wheels right here. Just unpeg them, and just raise up this whole section up, just like that. So now you want to untab all this parts right here. Just untab all that. Just untab, disconnect, untab. There we go. And then you want to bring this up and it'll click into place. Boop, click, and there we go. And then you can take the leg and just pull this out. Might be hard to do, yeah, because the joint is very stiff. So there we go. I'm pushing the wheel, and then this will rotate around, and this will peg in just like so, like that. Just peg in right there, and just like so, and bring out the foot, and there we go. We have one leg all done and ready. So do the same thing on the other side. You want to pull this. There we go. Okay, this side was easier. Alright, so just bring this around, and this will rotate, and this will just tap in right in there, and there you go. Bring the leg down, and there you have your legs all done. Oh look, you have your Gurkar. So just want to untab this side bit right here. Just bring this over just like that, untab this like so. So now with the arms, you want to untab from this slot right here. Just untab this like so, untab, unfold, and bring the arms forward, rotate it at the bicep, rotate the hand so that everything is oriented properly, and there you have one arm all done. So do the same thing on the other side. Just bring this forward, rotate, and there we go. So we're almost done. We're at the home stretch. Just flip the head around, like that. There we go. Just flip the head around. Sometimes it can be hard to rotate this panel around, so just rotate this around, and there we go. There we go. There you have his head. And now for the backpack section, what you want to do is that you see this little slot right here, and that is meant to go on that tab right there, and that should lock into place like so. And then bring this down like that, and I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. I believe so. I believe we're done. So, yes, I think we're done. I think that's how you get your figure transformed. I think that's how the original is transformed. I am not entirely sure, because I haven't transformed this guy in a long time, so I don't know if this is actually correct. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. So yeah, his backpack is supposed to sit quite flush against the body like that. I believe so, because I was rechecking my the clip jumper repaint for the backpack situation. So I guess that's how you situate the backpack. I think. I am not entirely sure. I have to look at the video. Again, I might have to look at the review and just to confirm. But anyway, but I guess that's it. That's how you transform not Studio Series, the original 2010 Deluxe Class Generations Over Cybertron Bumblebee into his robot mode. And there he is in his robot mode. And I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks like the video game Bumblebee. you know, it's pretty accurate. So yeah, it looks pretty nice. So let me move this off to the side for now, and we shall transform the Studio Series version. So the Studio Series version is also pretty easy. So just untap the back section right here, just like that. You want to untap all this, untap the legs right here, like that. And then you want to bring this section right here. Now, if you want to transform this guy back into vehicle mode, you want to make sure that this piece, this little tab right here will go into this area right here. You got to make sure you do that. If you don't do that, then things won't get lined up properly and things won't tab in and you will rip your face off. So anyway, so moving on to the transformation here. So just flip down the foot just like that, and you want to rotate this to the side like so, and then bring this around, and that will click into place like that, and then bring this around, and there you have one leg all done and ready. So do the same thing on the other side. Just flip down the foot like so, and you want to make sure you rotate this around like so, and bring this down, swing this around, there we go, click that into place, bring this over, and there you have your legs all done. So rotate the waist 180 because this is the forefront right here. So now you want to bring this section down. You want to unclip this section here, just unclip like so, and just bring all this down just like that, and then bring these in like so, and you want to bring the arms out, like so, like that. So now what you want to do is you want to bend this section right here like that. Whoops, and don't bend it too far or else you pop this off. So make sure you're there we go. So alright, so just bring this panel down like that, like so, and swing these in. Actually, don't swing them in yet. You gotta feed the head through first, and then you can swing, you can push these in like so, and that will tab in right there, and there's a tab that should tab in right in there, I think. Yes, I think it's tabbed in. Okay, it's tabbed in. Alright, there we go. So, and just bring this, and oh, don't unclip it, just rotate this up and just bring this down, and there we go. So there we have the backpack situated, and now we'll do with the arms. So just bring down the shoulder pieces, and just rotate this around so that everything is oriented properly, and rotate this up, bring the hand out like so, and there you have an arm all done. Do the same thing on the other side, just rotate and then rotate up, and then flip the hand out, and there you go. There we have Studio Series Gamer Edition Bumblebee fully transformed into his robot mode. I think he looks pretty cool. I think he looks pretty good, in my opinion anyway. I know he looks weird, like when he has the chest with legs and all that stuff, but he still, you know, he has that waist rotation there. He still has that, so I'll give them that. And yeah, he looks fine. He looks okay. He looks alright. So I know, yeah, the belly is definitely sticking out too far, but looking him dead on, you don't really notice it. And so now let me bring in the original deluxe so we can see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so here we have both Bumblebees in frame right here. So now I definitely like the original version a lot. You know, I like the way it looks. You know, it actually has a nice cohesive body. He actually has a proper waist going on here. But this one's not too bad either. You know, it's actually not that bad. It's actually quite accurate to the game model. So pretty cool. So nice to have both versions in my collection. So but which one do I like better? Actually like how this is designed a lot better. I think this one looks better in my opinion. It just looks, I think the arms just look like, you know, the gamer arms like more accurate to the style of the game design. So I do like the arms on this version a bit better. As for the legs, definitely this one is more accurate, but I like the way this is designed as well. So it's it's a toss-up. So on which one I like better. So because this one still looks good, but this one still it looks good too. So yeah, I like both. You know, I definitely like both. So yeah. But as for the vehicle mode, I think I don't know. I like the color on this one better. I like the darker yellow better in terms as far compared to the dimmer yellow that this guy has. So yeah, I like the color on this guy better. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's based on your personal preference. It's basically based on your personal preference. If you prefer this, then cool. If you prefer this, cool. So yeah. Whatever you prefer, whatever you like better. So, yeah. Now, let's test the articulation on these two figures. So, for the articulation on this guy, the head is on a ball joint, can rotate full 360. You can use this hinge to look down, like so, like that. The shoulders, they can rotate a full 360, can move in and out, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, really nice. Wrist rotation, although it's a weird wrist rotation because it's an angle. He has a waist rotation. Legs can move up that far, can move back that far. He can do he can pretty much do the full splits there. So yeah, you could use this hinge if you want to. You do have a thigh swivel. You do have a knee bend, about under 90 degrees of bend right there. And you know the foot, they can swing side to side if they want to. It can move down, can't move up. So, and there's a little bit of ankle tiltage there, so a little bit, very tiny bit. So, all right, so that's it for the articulation for this guy. For the Studio Series version, for the Studio Series version, the head is on a ball joint, can rotate full 360. He can look up, he can't really look down. Shoulders can rotate full 360 very freely. They can move in and out. You have a bicep swivel. You have an elbow joint, about 90 degrees of bend. No wrist swivel, but the hands can move inward due to transformation. He does have a waist rotation. Legs can move up that far, can move back that far, and he can only move out his legs only that far. He has a thigh swivel. He has a knee bend. Quite a deep knee bend. Yeah, quite a deep knee bend. So better knees than this guy, definitely. He has outward ankle tilt. But inward ankle tilt, there's not that much. There's only a little bit. So yeah, and the feet can move down due to transformation. Can move up a little bit as well. So yeah. So while this guy has wrist swivels, I think I like the articulation on this guy better. Because he has actually deeper knee bends. So yeah, and he can look up. He can't look down, but he can look up. So yeah. So roundabouts the same. So yeah, this guy has wrist swivels. So yeah. So yeah. In terms of articulation, I think I like the way this is articulated a lot better. So. Yeah. Now, accessories time. So, all right. So let's bring in all of the accessories that these two guys come with. So there we have the 3 accessories from the Studio Series version and the 1 little gun that the original came with. So yeah. In terms of accessories, this guy wins hands down for me. So anyway, so this will go into the original's hand, just like that, like so, and then the sword, you can put it into his hand. Like that. And then for these 2 weapons, you could store these on the back if you really want to. You can use these slots however you want. Now, the way this guy uses these 2 weapons is that you need to remove the right arm. You can only remove the right arm. You can't remove the left arm. It's only the right arm thing. So you can put this gun into his hand like so. You can pew pew bang bang, all that stuff. Although a little bit dinky. So let me put in the cannon right here. So just put in the cannon, and I like that better. I like that so much better. So there we go. The instructions don't even say how you store this other arm onto the figure. There's no tab. There's no connection port or something. I guess he just, oh, I shut off my right arm and just left it behind. So yeah, I think for now we're just gonna plug in the arm back in, and we shall just store the guns onto the back. So you can't store all 3 weapons. You can only store like 2 at a time. So yeah. All right. Whoa. Make sure you type in. There we go. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna put this down here. I think that's better. Yeah, I think it's better. And then put this back. Ah, there we go. That's better. That's better. Alright, so there you have him holding a sword. I think I'm just gonna display my Bumblebee holding the sword, so yeah. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it for the robot modes. I think they both look pretty good. For what they are, I think they both look pretty good. I will say, this guy definitely has more paint on him than this guy, so he's got that going on, so yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna bring in some size comparisons right now. Here are the two video game Bumblebees compared with the Studio Series Deluxe Class B127. And here they are with the Studio Series, with the two Studio Series Gamer Edition figures that I've reviewed in the past. So we got Barricade and we have Optimus Prime. And yeah, definitely this guy scales with the two of them very well. This guy doesn't really scale well with these two, so he's a bit too big. So yeah, scale wise, he scales way better. So that's just me. That's just my opinion. This is just how I see it. So because he's supposed to be smaller than Prime and Barricade, so yeah. Alright, so it works out. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons right here. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Generations 2010 Deluxe Class Warp Cybertron Bumblebee and the Studio Series Gamer Edition Deluxe Class Bumblebee. Now, both figures are actually, they're pretty good versions of the game version of Bumblebee. The original version, he looks good in robot mode, he looks good in vehicle mode. Transformation-wise, a little bit fiddly in terms of the backpack, but the rest of it is quite fun, quite easy to do. He has pretty good articulation. Doesn't have a lot of ankle tilt, so that's a bit. He has really weird designed wrists here because it's on an angle and it's not like straight like the Studio Series version. So yeah, it's a little bit weird, but he has a wrist swivel. But anyway, as far as paint goes, paint is pretty good on this guy. Although there's the weird gold on here. It's so weird, but oh well, it is what it is. A nice gun though. I like the gun. And both head sculpts on this guy, on these two guys, they're pretty good head sculpts. Pretty nicely done and pretty nice and accurate. So yeah. As far as the Studio Series version, he looks good in vehicle mode. Definitely shines the most in the vehicle mode. Robot mode, a little bit weird in some places, like the chest with legs and all that stuff. That's definitely a little bit weird, but he looks fine. He looks okay. He looks pretty good in my opinion, so I'm fine with it. Pretty good articulation as well, although could have used a little bit more inward ankle tilt because it's only a little bit, but yeah. But still pretty good articulation nonetheless. So I definitely prefer the articulation on this guy compared to this one. So yeah, that's just me. That's just my opinion. Love the weapons that he comes with. I love the options that you can have with your weapons. For this guy, and really well done on that one. And the transformation is very easy, very simple. It's straight to the point. Definitely more fun compared to this guy. Doesn't have a lot of fiddle factor. There's no fiddle factor with this guy, so I'm very pleased with this guy's transformation. So all in all, I think I might prefer this guy as a whole. That's just me. I like messing with this guy a lot more, this guy not so much because the backpack just always confuses me. So yeah, but still a nice figure nonetheless. So but all in all, I definitely prefer the Studio Series version. Yeah, he's just more fun, to mess with. I mean, of course, he definitely could have used a bit more color to break up the yellow, but oh well, it is what it is. All in all, though, in my opinion, he wins. So yeah, he's just a way better toy compared to this guy. So yeah. Alright, so if I were to rank these guys from a scale of 1 to 10, I think the original would get a good definitely a good 8 out of 10. He's still pretty good, 8 out of 10. Just wish the backpack was better in terms of transformation, and just wish he had better articulation here and there, better ankles and all that stuff. So yeah, just wish he had better, and I just wish he was better in terms of those bits that I pointed out. So yeah, but 8 out of 10, still pretty decent for this guy. Now for the Studio Series version, I'm gonna give him a good 9 out of 10. Just wish he had more color, and just wish he had better inward ankle tilts. You know, he still has them, but just wish that they were a little bit more in terms of the ankle tilts. So yeah, but all in all, 9 out of 10, definitely pretty good for this guy. So yeah. Alright, so now I got this figure from One Toy. I don't know where I got this figure. I'm pretty sure I got this figure from Toys R Us. Because it's been a long time since I've gotten this guy. So I don't know where. I may have forgotten where. Oh wait, hold on. Before I finish, I totally forgot to show off one more thing. I totally forgot to show off that he had blades, arm blades. Oh my gosh, how did I forget that? He has arm blades. What? He has arm blades. Oh my goodness. How did I forget about them? I'm pretty sure that y'all have been typing in the keyboard. I'm like, wait, he has arm blades. Don't finish the review off like that. Sorry. See, my brain. Sometimes I forget stuff. Okay, there we go. He's done now. All right. Totally forgot he had arm blades. So you know what? He's not an 8 out of 10. He's going to be an 8.5 out of 10. That's what I'm going to do. He's an 8.5 out of 10. That's my final ranking. Okay? Final ranking now. So, alright. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me, for this review here. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my You can always check out my Studio Series reviews playlist. For any videos you may have missed, I'll post links to that playlist in the description down below. And there will also be a link to the Generations playlist in the description down below as well. So do check out those two playlists at your own free time. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Generations 2010 Deluxe Class War for Cybertron Bumblebee, and the Studio Series Deluxe Class, Gamer Edition Deluxe Class War for Cybertron Bumblebee. And this is JJ Prime signing off. And this is where my tongue malfunctions. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out to all of one, and I'll see you guys next time. Beep beep.
Greetings, Transformers fans. My name is Alita1. I would like to thank you for watching JJ Prime Reviews. If you would like to see more reviews, live unboxings, or even tutorials on the channel, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Till all are one.